Hey everybody, welcome straight back to the channel. Buckle up, because today we're diving headfirst into one of the messiest celebrity storms of 2026 so far. Cardi B has finally broken her silence after Selena Powell dropped a series of explosive allegations involving Offset, missing money, alleged threats, and even claims about harm toward NFL star Stefon Diggs. What started as a few social media posts quickly turned into a full-blown media firestorm. And trust me, the deeper you go, the more complicated this gets. We're breaking down exactly what Selena claimed, what proof she says she has, why so many people are questioning her credibility, and how Cardi B responded without ever saying a single name. And yes, there's history here, messy history, that makes the situation way bigger than just one viral moment. Before we get into it, real quick, if you enjoy deep dives like this, make sure you hit that like button. It seriously helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, because this story is still developing, and you don't want to miss what comes next. Now, to understand how we got here, we have to start with Selena Powell. Selena Powell, also known online as Cat Stacks, is a social media personality and OnlyFans creator with millions of followers. She's originally from Denver and has been floating around celebrity headlines for years, usually for controversial reasons. And that background matters a lot here, because Selena's relationship with the truth, especially when Offset is involved, has been questioned before. On January 2nd, 2026, Selena posted an Instagram video that instantly went viral. The clip allegedly showed her in bed with Offset, filming herself under hotel blankets next to a man who appeared to be asleep. Her caption suggested she had recorded the tape the night before and implied the man in the video was Offset. Instagram removed the clip fairly quickly, but that didn't stop the momentum. The very next day, January 3rd, Selena reposted the video on X and added a link to her OnlyFans, claiming the full footage was available there. That move alone raised eyebrows, with many people questioning whether this was about exposing truth or driving traffic. Then things escalated. On January 9th, Selena posted a series of Instagram stories making much more serious accusations. She claimed Offset had been threatening her, owed her $15,000, and refused to pay her back. In one post, she wrote that if anything happened to her, Offset would be responsible. She described living in fear and said she had been dealing with threats for weeks over the money. Naturally, people wanted answers. Why would Offset owe Selena $15,000? How did this situation even start? The next day, January 10th, Selena appeared on her podcast, Two Girls from Mars, and laid out her version of events. According to her, Offset called her around 4 a.m. and asked how much money she had, framing it as some kind of loyalty test. She claimed she met him at a casino with $15,000 in cash taken from her safe. Selena said Offset gambled all of it away and then continued asking her for more money afterward. When she later asked for repayment, she claimed Offset admitted he was struggling financially. Whether that part is believable depends entirely on how much trust you put in Selena Powell, and we'll come back to that. But the money wasn't even the most shocking part. Selena then shared a FaceTime recording that allegedly featured Offset making violent threats. In the audio, a man's voice can be heard saying that if he caught someone, it would be bad, mentioning beating, stripping, and shooting someone in the knee. The name Stefon Diggs was never spoken in the clip, but Selena claimed Offset told her directly that he wanted to harm Diggs. For context, Stefon Diggs is a wide receiver for the New England Patriots and, more importantly here, Cardi B's current partner and the father of her youngest child. Selena didn't stop there. She also made claims about Cardi B's hospital stay when she gave birth in November 2025. Selena alleged that Diggs left Cardi at the hospital for several days after the baby was born because he became angry when a nurse said Offset's name would need to appear on the birth certificate since Cardi was still legally married. She further claimed Offset insulted Cardi and Diggs' child, alleged Cardi had a restraining order against Offset, and suggested Offset was using indirect ways to gather information about Cardi's life. On top of all that, she painted Offset as financially broke and desperate. These are not small accusations. We're talking about alleged threats, money disputes, family drama, and intimidation. But before accepting any of it as fact, we have to talk about Selena Powell's past. Back in late 2017, Selena publicly claimed she was pregnant with Offset's child. She even named the supposed baby and posted alleged medical documents online. Offset and Cardi B denied ever meeting her. Months later, Selena admitted the entire pregnancy was fake. She openly confessed to fabricating ultrasound images and DNA results for attention. In an interview, she apologized and said there was never a baby at all. Offset's legal team later claimed she had tried to blackmail him for money during that period. That moment permanently damaged her credibility. She's also been linked to public disputes with other celebrities, building a reputation around inserting herself into high-profile drama. Because of that history, many people are taking her 2026 claims with extreme caution. Now, to understand why this drama hit such a nerve, we need to look at Cardi B and Offset's history. Cardi B and Offset married in 2017. Over the next 7 years, their relationship became known for constant ups and downs, cheating scandals, and public breakups. Together, they shared 3 children. Despite multiple attempts to make it work, Cardi eventually reached her breaking point. In July 2024, Cardi filed for divorce again, this time for good. She later revealed that Offset had been unfaithful almost every month during their marriage. That wasn't just a mistake, it was a pattern. After the separation, Cardi began rebuilding her life. By late 2024, rumors started swirling about her and Stefon Diggs. At first, she brushed them off, but by early 2025, the relationship became public. They were spotted together at events, vacations, and eventually confirmed their relationship openly. In September 2025, Cardi revealed she was pregnant with Diggs' baby. She spoke openly about feeling supported, safe, and healed in this new relationship, something she hadn't experienced before. In November 2025, they welcomed their baby boy. Everything appeared to be moving forward, until it didn't. Despite moving on emotionally, Cardi was still legally married to Offset as of January 2026. Divorce proceedings, custody, and finances were still unresolved. And according to multiple claims, Offset didn't take Cardi's new relationship well. Before Selena Powell ever entered the picture, there were already rumors of tension. In November 2025, another woman claimed Offset tried to involve her in setting up Diggs. Offset's team denied that story, but the pattern of drama was already there. Then there's Stefon Diggs himself. Diggs doesn't come into this situation without complications. He has children from previous relationships and, in late 2025, faced serious legal trouble involving an alleged assault of a former private chef. Criminal charges were filed, and his court date was scheduled for February 2026, just after the Super Bowl. So now you have 3 people with very public lives, unresolved legal situations, and massive online attention, all colliding at once. After days of non-stop speculation, Cardi B finally broke her silence on January 12, 2026, during an X Spaces conversation. And what stood out the most was what she didn't do. She didn't say Selena Powell's name. She didn't mention Offset directly. But everyone knew exactly what she was talking about. Cardi explained that people had been pushing a story and waiting for her reaction, but she said the truth was the opposite of what people assumed. She stated that someone had been using others to harass her and gather information about her life and relationship. She said she was grateful the information was coming out and wasn't angry at whoever shared it. She then shifted focus to her tour, saying everything was going beautifully and warning fans not to be discouraged by negativity. According to Cardi, people try to plant seeds of discord to distract from success. Her response was calm, controlled, and strategic. Instead of spiraling, Cardi acknowledged the situation and moved on. Some viewers even noticed how restrained her tone was compared to past responses, sparking debates online about how she handled criticism. It's also important to note that this wasn't Cardi's first move involving Selena. In the past, she reportedly had lawyers send Selena a cease and desist, claiming her allegations caused financial harm. Now let's talk about the silence. Offset has not issued a public statement addressing Selena Powell's January 2026 claims. His social media reportedly went dark mid-January. No denial, no confirmation, just silence. Stefon Diggs has also stayed quiet. Given his pending legal case, that silence is understandable. But when everyone goes quiet, speculation fills the gaps. So what do we actually know? We know Selena posted videos that went viral. We know those videos have not been independently verified. We know Selena has a documented history of lying about Offset. We know Cardi and Offset had a toxic marriage and an ongoing divorce. We know Cardi moved on and built a new family. We know Cardi acknowledged the drama but refused to be distracted. What we don't know is whether the person in those videos is really Offset, whether the $15,000 claim is true, whether threats were real, or whether Selena ever filed a police report. That uncertainty leaves room for theories. Some people believe Selena is chasing attention. Others think there may be partial truth mixed in with exaggeration. And some even speculate that Offset may have knowingly created chaos, expecting Selena to expose him. At the end of the day, the truth is probably more complicated than any single version of events. What this situation really highlights is how messy celebrity breakups become when legal battles, children, new relationships, and social media all collide. Nothing stays private. Everything becomes content. For Cardi B, this is to be exhausting. She's trying to focus on her career, her tour, and her kid while navigating drama she didn't ask for. For Stefon has stepped into one of the most complicated situations imaginable. And for Selena Powell, whether the claims are true or not, she's once again at the center of attention. But one thing is clear, Cardi B is done playing defense. She's choosing peace, success, and forward motion. And honestly, that might be the loudest statement of all.